JBNN will keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones, and in the news, 2 men killed in St. James gun attack. 2 men were shot dead by a gunman at a shop in Greenwood, St. James, Saturday morning. The deceased have been identified as Marshall Hyatt, otherwise called Gus, 42, a shop operator from Greenwood, and a man known only as Little Man. It was reported that around 1 a.m., Hyatt and Little Man were closing the shop when a man entered and ordered a drink. While Little Man was serving the customer the drink, he reportedly pulled a gun. Police said the man opened gunfire, hitting Hyatt in his upper body, right arm and both feet. Little Man was shot in his head and upper body. Both men died on the spot. The customer, police said, made his escape in a waiting motor car. The scene was processed and 12 spent casings were found. The bodies were moved to the morgue, pending a post-mortem examination. This is the third double murder to rock St. James this week. Police have not yet established a motive for the killing. St. Ann couple found dead by daughter. A couple was found dead at their home in Gully Road, St. Ann on Friday evening. The deceased have been identified as Danny and Kamara Wollaston. Police report that about 4:20 p.m., the couple's teen daughter came home from school and stumbled upon their bodies in their bedroom. The father was seen lying on his back with what appeared to be gunshot wounds to the torso, while the mother was seen on the floor with gunshot wounds to the upper body. Police were called to the scene and the bodies were removed to the morgue. Investigations continue. 3 guns seized in St. Elizabeth, no arrest, police say. Police are reporting that 3 legal guns and ammunition were seized following operations in 2 St. Elizabeth communities on Friday night. Head of the St. Elizabeth Police, Superintendent Kenneth Chin, said that the raids were conducted in Luana and Spring Park shortly before midnight. While no one was apprehended during the seizures, Superintendent Chin says he expects that arrests will be made soon based on the leads they have. During the operation, an unfinished concrete structure was searched and a bag containing 2 pistols, 1 revolver, 2 magazines, and 13 rounds of assorted ammunition were seized. No one is taken into custody in connection with this find. However, we are following strong leads and arrests are expected to be made, he said. I thank my teams who are making the best use of the limited resources in maintaining the operational outputs which are reaping success. The parish is safer because of your effective police presence. I must also highlight the police-citizens relationship in the parish, which has resulted in several successes, including a 160% increase in the number of illegal firearms taken out of the hands of criminals when compared to last year, he added. Higgler charged after cops recovered dozens of stolen coins in St. Catherine. A man was arrested and charged with breaches of the Pre-Dawn Larceny Act after dozens of stolen coin were recovered by the St. Catherine South Police on Thursday. Charged with Pre-Dawn larceny is Michael Taylor, a 35-year-old higgler from Burke Road in Old Harbour in the parish. Taylor is expected to face the St. Catherine Parish Court next week. Reports are that around 2 a.m., police on patrol in Old Harbour when they observed a man on a bicycle with a bag near a district called Colbeck. The man tried to elude the police but was pursued and held. The bag was searched and dozens of corn found. Taylor was detained. Further investigations were conducted and an additional 17 dozen corns were recovered. The police later identified the farm from where the corns were stolen. Superintendent Upton Nicholson, Operations Officer for St. Catherine South Division, said the police will be focusing on the retailers and end users who facilitate those who steal from farmers. We implore vendors, restaurant owners and householders in general to always purchase food items and meats from legitimate sources. The St. Catherine South Police will continue to pursue those who want to reap what they didn't sow, Nicholson said. We encourage the general citizenry to report suspicious persons and activities to the police as we aim to reduce the incidence of Pre-Dawn larceny across the division. Bail 14 and the 20-year-old accused in shopping spree and stolen credit card. A teen boy and his 20-year-old accomplice who allegedly conspired and stole a credit card and conducted unauthorized shopping amounting to $237,000 were granted bail when they appeared in the St. Catherine Parish Court on Friday. Neville Harris and the 17-year-old are charged with unauthorized access to computer data, possession of identity information, and a simple larceny. Attorney at law Shade Bailey made the successful bail application, telling the court that her clients are fit and proper candidates and will abide by their bail applications. Parish Judge Charles Pennycook then offered the teen $150,000 bail with surety. Harris was offered $200,000 bail with surety. Both were placed under a daily curfew of 6 p.m. for the duration of the case. They are to report to the Portmore Police Station 3 times per week and reappear before the court on June 23, 2023. It's alleged that on May 6, the complainant went to conduct business with her National Commercial Bank credit card in Portmore. The teenager managed to steal the card from a bag. The court heard that video footage shows him taking the card. The teen is said to have taken pictures of the card and sent the information to Harris, who shopped using the details. Harris was held after the bank notified the owner of the numerous transactions that took place. A report was made to the police and an investigation led to the arrest. Construction worker slapped with multiple charges after bar robbery. A 26-year-old man was arrested on charge in connection to a robbery of $260,000 at a bar on Littleton Road in St. Elizabeth on Sunday, April 30. Charges ordained Pottinger, otherwise called Andre, a construction worker of Riversdale Crawl, St. Catherine. Pottinger has been charged with robbery with aggravation, shooting with intent, possession of prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, and using a firearm to commit a felony. Reports from the Spanish Town Police are that 3 armed men entered a bar and robbed $260,000, an assortment of alcoholic beverages, and a cell phone. Carl Samuda confirms imminent retirement from cabinet. Labour and Social Security Minister Carl Samuda has confirmed his imminent departure from the cabinet. Samuda, in an interview Saturday morning, said that his exit, which will be soon, should not come as a surprise, as he had indicated that he would step down from his ministerial role at the midterm. He said the departure process started on Friday when he met Permanent Secretary Colette Roberts-Risden and other members of the executive team. He is now anticipating the official announcement by Prime Minister Andrew Holness. Samuda, who is 81, confirmed that his age led him to put in the Prime Minister on alert regarding his impending departure from ministerial duties. He has been at that ministry for almost 3 years. Disgusting. Judge scolds mother over rotten children. A woman was scolded by a senior parish judge this week after admitting that children in her care defaced her relative's property with profanities. Shana K. Hayden was brought to the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on the offence of malicious destruction of property on Tuesday, but she pleaded not guilty to the charge. The complainant, Hayden's sister, said the accused racked up over $200,000 in overdue rent. The sister alleged that after asking Hayden to leave the house due to unpaid rent, she was greeted with profanity-laced painted walls and the ceilings. Now she's demanding that Hayden reimburse her for the $135,000 she spent on repairs. However, Hayden said she's not willing to pay her sister for the repairs because it doesn't come up to that, and my sister is an evil against me. The court was told that on March 19, the complainant found that the house her sister rented from her husband was destroyed with graffiti. A door, bedroom, bathroom, and ceiling were painted with words such as F off Trav and Gangstad 6 don't disturb. The accused said her 13-year-old niece, who is a daughter of her other sister, wrote the abusive words that were directed at a person named Trav. Explaining how the graffiti ended up in the house, Hayden said, "My kids paint up the wall, of course. This is disgusting." Presiding Judge Lauren Cole Montague said, "Who kill what? Who take pill for dash your belly?" The judge continued as she held up photographs provided by the complainant showcasing the damage. "Is a child under your care do that?" "Yes, Your Honor." "Because," the woman replied before she was quickly cut off by the judge. No, there's no because. No pitney must have write bad word pan door and I say who breed and dash way and all kinds of something. A very peeved Cole Montague said. "When you say pitney behave a particular way, you reprimand them. You don't say because," she added. The judge continued to read the markings in the photographs. "Money at the subject. Who wrote that on the wall?" Cole Montague asked. When Hayden said that it was her niece, the judge said, "This niece is uncontrollable." In addition to the profanities that were written on the walls, the defendant's children also drew on the structure with crayons. "And you think it's alright that you pitney mess up the place, sir?" the judge asked. "That is what is wrong. No one wants to hold children accountable. You can't hold yourself accountable much as pitney. This is disgraceful. Rotten children turn into rotten adults," Cole Montague added. During the proceedings, both sisters told the judge that the other has been harassing them and publishing hateful comments about them on social media. A fingerprint order was ultimately made for Hayden. She was also ordered to report to the nearest police station on Thursdays. Additionally, the defendant was told not to have any contact or communication with her sister and anyone contacted to her, whether it be in person or on social media. With the arresting officer's statement outstanding, the matter was adjourned for June 27. At JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.